Today we have some absolutely fascinating news on a defining moment of the history of these here United States. Today we will be focusing in on the Battle of Yorktown, which occurred on September 28th to October 19th in the glorious year of 1781. Here's Logan with today's headlines.
Beginning on September 28, 1781, an allied contingent of the American Colonist Army and 29 French warships started the Battle of the American Revolution, the Siege of Yorktown. Lord General Cornwallis and 9,000 troops lay in the city of Virginia, awaiting British reinforcements. Here's Jenny with more information.
In historical events during the Yorktown battle, the British were unaware of France's superior naval force in the area. Eventually, on October 19th, General Cornwallis was forced to surrender due to lack of reinforcements to General George Washington, commanding the colonial force, and General Canotte de Rochambeau, commanding the French Navy.
Now, why did this happen? Everyone is familiar with the American Revolution, but what started the chain of events that led up to the United States' defining moment in history? Here's Logan.
Great Britain kept imposing new laws on the colonists, such as the Stamp Act and the Tea Tax. These were intended to help pay for the French and Indian War, which had won the colonists great territory, but costed Britain lots of money. In Britain's mind, they, the colonists, needed to pay for what they had gained. Eventually, events like the Boston Massacre led the colonists to more drastic actions, such as the Olive Tea Petition, the Boston Tea Party, and the signing of the Declaration of Independence, marking the start of the American Revolution.
The Siege of Yorktown marked the end of the Revolution. Without it, the United States of America might not have solidified into a nation. Perhaps, if Britain won the battle, they would have regrouped with reinforcements and then retaken.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of your eyes is a battlefield map. This map was drawn from a bird's eye perspective, and as you can see, each color represents a different nation. One can see how the British were cornered both at Gloucester Point and at Yorktown itself. Another important thing to take note of is how each colonial army has a state abbreviation next to it on the map, as this is where each regiment was from. The small ships you can see in the York River represent the French Navy, which so bravely defeated the British reinforcements, thus effectively cutting off British supply lines and ending the war.
Although the war persisted on the high seas and in other theaters, the Patriot victory at Yorktown effectively ended fighting in the American colonies. Peace negotiations began in 1782, and on September 3rd, 1783, the Treaty of Paris was signed, formally recognizing the United States as a free and independent nation after 8 years of war.
The British leader, General Cornwallis, was expecting to get reinforcements from the British Navy. When the French defeated the British Navy and prevented them from sending help, Cornwallis knew he was going to lose the battle.
But what did this do? We know what might have happened if the U.S. lost, but what impact did the victory serve to the rest of the United States?
Well, it basically formed a new nation. It sent a message to the entire world that mere colonists could stand up and win a war against the world's biggest empire at the time. It was the most defining moment in our nation, and without it, we wouldn't be the United States of America.
General Cornwallis was forced to surrender due to lack of reinforcements to General George Washington, commanding the colonial force, and General Canotte de General Cornwallis was forced to surrender due to lack of reinforcements to George Washington, commanding the colonial force, and General Canotte de
You goofed. You done goofed.
You said colonel again.
Dang it!
Do it again. You done goofed.
Did I just do like a voiceover?
You're wearing a suit!
The only one who's
Colonial. Yes. You could put something like that in. You could put something in like at the bottom or something if you want. Foosballs are great. Yes.